Hello, I've got a pair of Pit Viper sunglasses with a broken arm. So today I'm going to show you how I'm going to repair these sunglasses and put that broken arm back in place. I've already repaired the arm on the left hand side and that's working fine now. So I'm going to do the same process on the right hand side and I'll show you how I repair that arm. So I'm using a soldering iron that's plugged into the electricity, and be very careful when you're using the soldering iron because all that metal part at the top is very hot and can very easily burn you. And I'm also using one of these little clips that you use for auto electrical stuff, and I've just broken off the little blue plastic thing, and I'm going to use the metal part just to help join that arm back on to the main frame of the glasses. And I'm also going to use a little bit of this poly pipe, which is the same plastic I believe as the glasses are made out of, and I'm going to use that to help hold the new arm together. So when you're putting the arms together, you just got to make sure that those two arms are both parallel, and also that they sort of dip down a little bit from the horizontal when you look at them compared to the front of the glasses. And if they dip down a little bit on the left hand side there, dip down to the back, then they'll fit nicely on your face once the glasses have been fixed. Okay, so the first step then is to push that the prong part of that metal piece down into the arm, into the middle there of the arm. There's a bit of a hole there. Yeah, and the round part of that metal piece will fit in the hole in the stump of the stump of the other end of the arm. Yeah, just a bit of soldering there just to melt the plastic and hold that bit of metal in place. And the metal will make a good sort of join, a nice strong join between the two sections. Yep, so making a bit of a hole there into that stump. This big open hole that'll take that the other end of that metal piece and push it into place. So obviously that I still need to do a bit of soldering around that to get it all to get the plastic to melt and to get it all to stick. And I'm doing all this soldering outside because it the fumes are not very pleasant to breathe, so I'm doing it all outside in the fresh air. A couple little tacks with the soldering iron, just a couple little tacks there with the soldering iron, just to hold it in place until I put some more of the extra plastic around it, melt some more of the extra plastic around it. Okay, just cutting out a little bit of that poly pipe to the right length. And then I'll put that on one of the joins in the arm, and then I'll get the soldering iron and melt that bit of plastic into the joint. Yep, just sort of slowly melting that plastic into the joint and melting the existing plastic, and it'll all sort of mold together into one relatively strong joint. Okay, get a little bit of that poly pipe and put it on the joint on the inside of the sunglasses, and press down there with the soldering iron, and hopefully, yep, there it goes. You start to melt the plastic into that joint, and then you're melting the existing plastic as well. Okay, so as the third spot to do then is that little channel that's part of the arms. So I'll get another little bit of poly pipe, press it down with the soldering iron, and melt all that plastic back into the arm. Yep, you can see all the smoke coming off it there. And backwards and forwards. And that is a nicely repaired pair of sunglasses. So obviously just run your soldering iron backwards and forwards to trying to get it smooth. It does look like a really rough job at the end of the day. It's not at all very, it's all pretty rough. But yeah, hey, they're pit vipers and they have been repaired. And I guess once they're on your face, then you can't see that, the rough sort of repair job that I've done. Okay, there we go. There's a repaired pair of pit viper sunglasses ready to wear. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.